The previous week we released a short film in which we dealt with the mysterious and unique history of the Dalmatians. Here is the second part, in which we will deal with the present and character of the Dalmatians, and will also talk about that who is and who it is not the ideal owner of this particular breed of dog. After the intro, we will explore this topic based on the 7 aspects you already know well. One, History of the Dalmatian. Since we talked at length about this topic in the previous part, we would not repeat what we have already said now. If you are curious about this truly unconventional, in many respects unique story, you can look back that part by clicking on the upper right corner of the screen. Perhaps, as a reminder, we say that during the history and formation of Dalmatians, one of the most important expectations for them has always been a very high level of activity and the ability to run very long distances, in addition to their suitability for hunting and a certain degree of guarding abilities. 2. The personality of the Dalmatian. The most common adjectives about Dalmatian personality and character are usually likability, high energy level, bright intelligence, and above-average human-centeredness. Well, these adjectives really describe the most important signs of the Dalmatian personality. In our time, this dog breed already plays the role of a kind of middle-sized companion and family dog. In addition, Dalmatians are extremely sensitive by nature. They find it difficult to cope with harsh treatment. Moreover, through their excellent memory, they remember the bad experiences that have happened to them even years after they have happened. Properly educated and socialized Dalmatians are very strongly attached to their owners and their families. They want to participate in all family events, preferably at every active hour of the day. Partly because of this, this breed is not suitable for being left alone for long periods of time alone. The frequent absence of the owner can definitely lead to the development of destructive behaviors in their case. 3. The size and fur of the Dalmatians. Dalmatians are medium-sized, athletic dogs, and their weight can range from 24 to 32 kilograms, depending on their gender and fitness level. I think the color of their fur is well known, since the emblematic dots, with a diameter of 2 to 3 centimeters on a white background, are well known to everyone. What probably fewer people know is that the color of the dots is not only black, but also liver brown, and the interesting thing is that the Dalmatian puppies that are born are snow white. The dots begin to form on them only from the 2nd week. It is important to know that Dalmatians do not have undercoat, so cold weather is difficult to bear for them. 4. Trainability of the Dalmatians. Dalmatians are highly intelligent dogs and learn quickly. According to the general opinion of their owners, Dalmatians are usually characterized by natural collaborators and love to meet the expectations of the owners and quickly learn what is expected of them. Let us not forget, for example, how well they once performed as the helpers of firefighters and as coach dogs. All this, of course, is true if the teaching process takes place in a loving and playful form. This breed is not at all receptive and not suitable for the German type of drill. If they experience such a thing, it can become stubborn and self-propelled, which can give up the lesson to a less competent owner. In addition, a regrettable tendency is that for the majority of today's Dalmatians, these types of training are consistently missing, and that white ravens are more frequent visitors in dog schools and training facilities than a spotted Dalmatian. 5. The activity level of the Dalmatian. Partly because of their formation and past, partly because of their athletic structure, the Dalmatian is an extremely active dog breed with enormous mobility requirements, who are not suitable for those owners who want a passive or quieter way of life. They are one of the types of athletes in the dog world, who constantly need big walks and long runs, playing with other dogs, without which the life of a Dalmatian simply cannot be either happy or complete. In the fashion waves mentioned in the preceding part, this was precisely the factor that most of the new owners who decided to buy a Dalmatian dog as a result of the Walt Disney films did not know or did not take into account, and the reason why such a large number of Dalmatians ended up in shelters, when the proper management of their activity level became an insoluble problem for many owners. 6. The health of Dalmatians. Fortunately, a Dalmatian who is properly fed and kept can be called long-living breed, with an average lifespan of 12 to 13 years, but there are many Dalmatians who reach the age of 15 years. There are 3 things to mention in connection with their health. One of them is a genetically based tendency to urinary stones, which can lead to serious problems in their case earlier than in the case of other dogs. On the other hand, like other white-colored dogs, such as Bull Terriers or Dogo Argentinos, Dalmatians are prone to born with deafness, which should be checked by screenings even in an early age. Thirdly, Dalmatians are more prone than other dog breeds to different types of allergies, primarily skin allergies. As a result of the mass breeding due to the aforementioned Walt Disney movies, dysplasia has also become more frequent in their case at an increasing rate. 7. And finally, the last question: who is the ideal owner of this dog and for whom they are not advised? It can be stated that among the successful owners of Dalmatians, the key is the active lifestyle, a lot of free time, a positive outlook on life, kindness and friendliness towards the dogs. If a person has most, or all of these circumstances and qualities, a Dalmatian can become a trouble-free and devoted future friend for him. However, if somebody prefers a quiet, calm and a passive lifestyle, or the owner wants to deal with a tough guard dog with a heavy hand and prepare his dog for sharp situations, well, in these cases, the Dalmatian is not the best choice.